I mean, it's simple. It's one rule that we learned a long time ago. Keep your hands to yourself. Alright, so we got another quick video coming with everyone. TRTT. So basically, this video was sent to me and it was one that I saw online. I mean, the police are going to approach a suspect that they've kind of barricaded and boxed in, that somebody made a phone call that there was a domestic violence dispute. So somebody saw this man put his hands on a female out in public. So the police have been called and involved, and we're kind of picking up from there. We don't know what really led up to the situation or, anything after the video. However, keep your hands to yourself, guys. I mean, girls do the same. Now, I do know that domestic violence is equal. So a woman can be violent to a man can be violent to a woman. It just happens to be real bad when a man does it, because typically men are a lot stronger, so the damage is a lot worse, and men kind of don't complain about it as much just because of social norms. Usually you don't hear men complain about domestic violence typically, or workplace sexual harassment, things like that. But we're going to see where this video is going to take us.
Who's right there? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Sir, put your hands up.
Ma'am, can you do me a favor? Step out to me, please.
He's not listening.
So, put your hands up, put your hands up. He's not listening. We're going to see where it goes. The lady's in the car with them. Look like the police is already there, and they're going to look like they've asked her to step out. So, let's see. Hopefully she steps out. Sometimes you run into these situations, or you see these videos to where police, they will be called for an incident, and then the female will side with the male, or, if they didn't call themselves, you might not really know what the situation is, but let's figure it out.
Come over up to me. Sir, put your hands up.
I mean, she put his hands up. Police are there asking him to.
Sit back here, man. Sit back. Where's the baby? There's a baby in the back seat. Sir!
Alright, so he needs to not act a fool, alright? So, there's a baby in the back seat. Come on. So, there's a domestic violence issue. He's not complying. He's already been boxed in. Multiple police officers there. Just, raise your hands. In my opinion, there's a child back there. So, if there was any time that I ever would want to show out, I would definitely not do it with the children there, just because if things go south, it could put children in a horrible situation. Like, if she wouldn't have gotten out that car and said there was a kid in the back seat, and he's already not complying and lifting his hands up, what if this gets out of control really quickly, and then the kid's going to be in harm's way? I mean, come on. As an adult and as a man, you have to think about how your actions can definitely affect others. So you've already showed that your actions are, not the best because you're putting your hands on the lady. Now, here we go. In this video, looks like it's freaking 30 minutes long. We're not going to watch this whole thing.
Go less lethal. Sir! Put your hands on the steering wheel right now.
Put your hands on the steering wheel, man.
Put your hands on the steering wheel right now.
So, as I've stated before in my videos, that I am not 100% compliance. Like, do what you're told, do what you're told. That is not me. However, I would feel that I don't really understand why he's just not going to put his hands up and just, the police are already there. Ain't no need to make it any worse than what it's going to be. Go ahead and throw your hands up. Get this over with. You've already been, told on, per se. She might press charges, she might not. If you're beating on the lady, she should press charges, and hopefully the jail time that you're going to get, or whatever record, is going to be your indication that I should maybe keep my hands to myself. Or, it's going to be your opportunity to kind of go back to kindergarten and learn how to stay in that single line again, and learn how to keep your hands to yourself. And, what is it? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt. So you can say what you want, you can argue with her, but now you're touching her. So we're going to just hop through here.
Put your hands on the steering wheel right now. See if there's somebody grab a baby out of right here.
I hear a dog. I mean, throw your hands up. There's a dog.
Put your hands on the steering wheel right now.
9 minutes.
I got a drink to avoid the pain. 1 cup, this is way more than a buzz. 2 cups, everything's blurring up. Are you talking about regards to your girl? I'm out of my mind, I'm out of my mental, this love and no passion, and now I'm lost in the traffic, I don't know my next action.
Okay.
Just sex with no attraction, empty promises, no action.
I mean,
Hey man, that's some talent.
Do I really know what I'm passing up? No appreciation shown even when I'm gassing you up. Yeah. It's always me when I win, it's never when we lose. I'm in.
I mean, he's rapping, freestyling. They got the taser out. I mean, dude just needs to be taken into custody. So these are one of the situations that I assume is going to get physical. I don't know how crazy it's going to get, because dude's just not getting out of the car. I mean, you can't just sit there and say, hey, I'm going to beat on somebody and the police show up and I'm going to sit there and freestyle about them. I mean, it ain't the time for that, right? So, like, here he is. He's sitting in the car. He's still kind of out of his mind saying this thing. Like I said, people are out of their minds. People are half crazy. I just don't want to run into anybody like this, you know, when I'm out trying to do things with my family. So, you know, let's get it rolling.
Hold on for a second. I pray for these days to pass and my heart's beating through in the past where I'm leaving you.
Look, you got some talent.
28 minutes. I mean, they're still out there in the car.
Okay?
You don't want to get bit by the dog.
Please.
You don't want to get bit by the dog.
Please step out of the car, please. We can talk about this. That's all we got to do is we got to talk.
Yeah.
All right?
I mean,
I'm not lying to you, man. I just need you to step out.
Hear that dog back there? That dog ready to come out there, see what's going on, right? If anyone knows me, I'm not a huge fan of dogs. I have a dog, and it's just kind of crazy, but it's not against that. It's just the fact that the dog's got those teeth. And, you know, last thing you want is for those teeth to be in your flesh, right? So, get out of the car, you hear the dogs barking, they've already lined up, they got the shield, they got tasers. I mean, we're 30 minutes, and I see snow on the ground. I mean, I would be annoyed if I was the police out there and be cold and whatnot. So, I'm pretty sure the dog's going to get in there. Only thing to get this dude out of the car at this point, in my opinion, would be the dog. Or maybe if they can open the sunroof and throw a bunch of water in there. Because, you know, we don't like water so much. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But, you know, I don't know. Fill it up with water. And he'll be coming up out of there real quick. Out of there, if the water ain't but waist deep, that's about as far as we go. That's about as far as my people go with water. There's a few of you out there who can swim, but the most of us haven't swam since freaking conception. So, back to it.
Car for me, please.
Just step out, Brad. Come on. You don't want the dog to bite you. Step out of there.
Come on, man. You're right there.
It is
you
not.
are right there.
You can do it, Kurt. Come on.
I just need you to open the door with your left hand and step out to those officers. Okay? Come on, man. You're almost there.
I mean, it's too late, realistically, for you to just be like, all right, I'm getting out. I mean, not too late to get out, but you can't be like, hey, put the dog away. I'm scared of dogs. I'm going to get out now. I mean, you got to get out. I'd get out. I would get out because I've seen videos and footage of what these dogs do, and I do not want chewed. He's going to get chewed.
He's gonna fight you. Stella. Go get him. Go get him. Get open the door. Open. Come here. Let's go. Get on the ground. I'm doing ground now. Don't move. Hey, put it back. Hey, put your back. Yeah. Here you go. Don't move.
I mean, we knew it was going to happen, and the freestyle changed up. Yeah, I don't know, the beat dropped, and it was really, really high-pitched. So that's the sound of a man being chewed on and not liking being chewed on and thinking that a chewing won't be really bad. And in reality, the chewing sucked. So good job to the police officers. They got the dog off of him as soon as he's down. I've seen video footage to where they're like, stop moving, and the dog is in there, man. They're just on it. So as you see right here, it looks like I see 3 paws, and I would assume the other one's behind the officer's left foot, and I don't see any mouth dead on the guy. Well, maybe up there on the blue, maybe he's got his arm, I don't know. But I saw this one toward the police officer. They had let the dog loose on somebody, and it had grabbed this dude in the groin area, you know what I'm saying? And
Move. Don't move. Get your hand. Give us your other hand now. Don't move. You're all right. Got it? Get this cuff on. All right. One big thing. Relax.
I mean, is that his foot? I mean, I'm not that flexible anymore. So, yeah, they would have had me broke up doing that. My foot up there in my back pocket like that. But I would say good job to the law enforcement officers. I mean, they seem to be patient. And the reason I think that they're patient is because this video was about 30 minutes. Now, I don't know if that 30 minutes was different angles of the same clip, but it didn't seem like everyone was losing it. It felt like 1, maybe 2 officers was giving commands, get out of the car. People tried to talk the guy down. They were there for a legit reason. They weren't leaving. And they did not let the dog eat this man alive. The only other option I would have thought was, as I stated, filling the car with water halfway, as long as it's waist deep. We would have got out the pool. But, besides that, thumbs up. Good job, law enforcement. And hopefully whatever this guy needs, he's going to need some kind of psychological evaluation. If you think you're just going to rap to the police once you beat on somebody. But all right, everyone, thank you for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and I'm going to keep it interesting for you.